I'm back, I'm showered, and I'm starving. My best friend 2 years ago went vegan, and it has completely changed her life and changed her decisions, and she's always trying to get me to do like a meatless Monday or join her in these things. I decided that today, in honor of her and all my subscribers that are veg, I'm going to do a day of eating vegan style. So I decided to do this because 1, it's going to be a challenge, and 2, I wanted to just kind of see if I could do it. I didn't buy anything special for this. I'm just gonna do what I have in my house. So we'll see how it goes. I am going to start, before I make breakfast, with a matcha latte. Now, I absolutely hate almond milk in coffee. I think it's disgusting, and I don't really feel like having black coffee. So I decided I would try a almond milk matcha latte. So let's make it. Alright, so I have this matcha powder. I got this matcha powder from Costco, and I have tried it a few times, but the last time I tried it, it made me feel very sick. So we'll see how it goes today. So I have a cup of warm water here. It's probably 4 ounces. And then I'm going to do 1 scoop. And then I have a little whisk that I used to use when I did keto for bulletproof coffee, so we'll whisk that up. Alright, so that is ready to go, and then I have my cup of ice. I'm going to sweeten this with some sugar-free vanilla. To go with my vanilla almond milk. And then I'm going to pour my matcha on top. Give it a stir. The last time that I had anything close to a matcha latte was a matcha frappuccino like a few years ago from Starbucks. So I'm hoping that this is good. It is really good, actually. I think I would totally make this again. Alright, so now we're going to make some breakfast. For breakfast today, I'm going to make some hash browns with some peppers and onions. And I'm going to be using these shredded seasoned Yukon Gold hash browns that I got from the grocery store the other day. Something I've been doing is anytime I use an onion, I go ahead and just chop up the rest, and so I did the same thing with the green pepper. So I already have my peppers and onions chopped, so it makes breakfast in the morning super easy if I decide to use this. I got this for like a Denver omelet, but because I'm vegan, I can't have eggs, I can't have ham, so we're gonna just do hash browns. Normally when I cook, I try to use like bacon grease or butter, so I can't use those today. And I haven't used coconut oil in a while, so I thought I would whip that bad boy out. So I'll do a hefty tablespoon of this into my pan. My pan's all ready to go, so I'm going to go ahead and add a big handful of green pepper. Maybe a handful and a half. And then I'm just going to finish off the rest of my onions here. And I'll give them a saute. I'm going to go ahead and let these cook down for a few minutes. They look ready to go, so I'm going to add my layer of hash browns. I'll just finish off the bag because why not, you know? I try to mix the hash browns around with the onions and peppers so that they can get kind of coated in oil also. And then I go ahead and pat it down in a layer. And I'm gonna set my timer for 6 minutes. My timer just went off and it's starting to look a little brown around the edges, so I'm gonna give it a flip. So because there's so much here and I can't really flip it one patty and it's pretty thick, it's pretty much just gonna end up being like stir-fried hash browns, not really like crunchy hash browns. Alright, I was able to get a little bit of brown on these. But they're mostly just sort of like a hash. Is that what they're called when you just kind of throw things together? Let's give it a try. It is very hot. Can you see the steam? The coconut oil is pretty overpowering. Makes everything taste pretty coconutty, which I guess is okay, but not the flavor that I would normally go for. But overall, these are decent. I'm interested to see how hungry I get because I haven't really had any protein this morning. So I'm interested to see if I get hungry pretty quickly. This is a lot of food, but it's gonna get processed really quick. So I'll check in when I start getting hungry again. All right, it's my lunch break and I am starving. So I'm going to start my smoothie. I'm gonna need some almond milk. I'm gonna do a very fruity tropical smoothie. So strawberries, kale. I have a little bit of leftover mango, so why not? I had some bananas, so again, why not? And some pineapple. And then for fat, I'm gonna add coconut oil because I feel like the coconut flavor will go well with the other flavors. And then for some protein, I'm gonna do my plant-based protein. It is pea and pumpkin protein, so it is vegan. And yeah. Here is my finished smoothie. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little weird because the protein powder didn't really like dissolve. So see how it tastes. The flavor's pretty good. All that fruit really helped. Has like a tropical flavor. But doesn't really taste like a smoothie. Kind of tastes like a, I don't know, it just didn't incorporate. I know like when I use yogurt, it's always like way better than smoothies. It helps it stay like thick and creamy. But this is very like icy, if that makes sense. But the flavor's on point. All right, it's about 3 o'clock, so it's been roughly 3 hours since I ate lunch or drank lunch. And I am, again, starving. That's like the moral of today. Everything is me starving. I decided I'm going to have one of these crisp breads. And I'm going to put some almond butter on top. And when I was shopping for someone at Costco, because you know, the Instacart, they got this giant bag of these Unreal chocolate coconut things, and they looked exactly like an Almond Joy. Or, I don't think there's nuts inside, so I guess it'd be like the Mounds. But I was like, oh my god, that looks really good, and that's a great price. So I was thinking I want to get it, but you don't want to get a giant bag of something at Costco if you're not sure if you're going to like it. So I had got a smaller one to try it out, and I was looking at it, and it's vegan, so I can eat it today. So I probably will eat this after dinner. Yeah, these aren't very good. I don't think I would buy these bread things again. So I'm just on YouTube trying to kill time because I have about an hour before dinner and I'm still starving. So I think I might go have some kombucha, my big one that I bought in my grocery haul. I haven't opened it yet, so maybe I'll go have some of that. All right, it's an appropriate time to start dinner now. So I have chopped up all of, oh, I should probably tell you what I'm eating, right? So I was thinking of like an Asian stir fry, and then I can add chicken to my husband's portion, and then I'll just eat the veggies. But, you know, I'm not used to this, but I went ahead and added rice to it because why not, right? That's vegan. And I am starving, so I clearly need more food. So, for my Asian-inspired stir-fry, I'm going to use a bunch of veggies. So I have onion, I have asparagus, green pepper, broccoli. I had to pull out my bigger frying pan because there were so many veggies. And then for the sauce, I'm going to do like some ginger and garlic soy sauce, chili garlic sauce. I love the Beijing beef sauce from Panda Express, so I thought maybe we'd go for like a sweet and spicy kind of thing. And then I've got my rice, and then the chicken for my husband. Oh, and there's my kombucha. It is so tasty. All right, so I am just winging this recipe. I'm just kind of throwing seasonings and vegetables together and hoping for the best. So I will mix it up though and use my avocado oil instead of coconut oil. And then, I guess I'll just add all the veggies in. As you can see, it filled up the pan. And then I'm just going to let these cook down a little bit, and then I'll start adding some seasoning. So they've cooked down a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and add my ginger and my garlic. Next, I'm going to add my chili garlic sauce and some soy sauce. Put the lid back on and let it cook down a little bit more. And then to finish it off, I'm gonna go ahead and add this Panda Express sauce. I have not tried it yet, so I don't know if it's gonna be any good, but you know, all of this is completely new to me. Here's my finished product. I'm going to put this over rice. I'm gonna pull out my portion and then I'll add the chicken in to finish it off for my husband's. Here's my bowl. There's rice buried under there, but there's lots of veggies. Okay, time for a taste test. Let's try to get a little bite of everything. So I got some rice. I'm going to get some broccoli and some pepper, some onion. It's definitely spicy. The Panda Express sauce was not as overpowering as I thought it would be. I thought it would be like really sweet and really strong, but it actually kind of complements everything nicely. Dinner tastes good. Again, curious to see how hungry I get. So I ate dinner about an hour ago. It was giving me really bad heartburn because of the spice, but it is time for dessert. So I'm gonna have that Unreal bar that I was talking about. So the ingredients in this are organic coconut, organic cassava, organic cassava syrup, dark chocolate. And their dark chocolate is just sugar, cocoa butter, vanilla, and chocolate liqueur. So their chocolate does not have dairy in it. Let's give it a try. It should taste like a Mounds, a chocolate coconut. So it is a lot smaller. It's slightly bigger than one of the ones you would get in the 2-pack. Definitely not as sweet. It's not sweet at all. It's not bad, I'm just surprised. I actually feel like this is about the same as these coconut bites that I get at Costco. I feel like it tastes about the same as those. I don't think I would purchase this whole bag from Costco. I don't think it's that great. I think I'd rather have the superfood bites. I'm done eating for the day, and it went a lot better than I thought it was going to. I had pretty low expectations for a vegan way of eating, but it wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be either. I'm definitely against buying all those weird chemically processed fake meats. So maybe in the future, if I was trying to eat a little bit more plant-based, I would focus on like beans and quinoa. And I probably wouldn't be as hungry if I actually like planned out exactly what I was going to eat to make sure I was getting enough protein and enough fats. But I was really hungry today, and my stomach was not really liking what I was eating. So anyway, but thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.